Overtime!
Hey guys, welcome back to Overtime Arcade. I'm Charlie. We're down here in the basement where, as you can see, I've brought my bubbles down into the lineup and it's looking awesome. Really excited about that. I also brought down the Red Baron. It's down here. It's working great. It's looking good. I still need to order the replacement linkages for the gimbal, joystick, whatever it is. But doesn't that look nice? The only issue is, and it looks better on camera, it's kind of dark. This thing has awesome artwork, especially the sort of almost diorama around the bezel with the machine guns, and it doesn't look that awesome in the dimly lit basement down here. So let me go ahead and turn on the lights. You can see that a little bit better. And here we have Teddy hanging out. Teddy, say hi. Hi, Teddy. Everybody always asks where you are. He's just a pain in my rear end sometimes. Gets in the way and everything, but yeah, Red Baron looks good. But yeah, the other game that I brought down here is the Neo Geo 4-slot Big Red cabinet that I recently got in that gigantic trade. Let me get you on the the tripod here. I got this awesome Neo Geo Big Red recently, and haven't had any time to get into it just because work has been absolutely crushing me lately. I haven't had any time to work on anything. I've had no time to film, no time to do anything. It's already Sunday night. I was working all weekend like my day job because guys, I do not do this as a full-time job. This is my hobby. So, and I got to do the Coin Jam podcast live stream is this evening. So we're going to do a quick video today because I never like to miss a weekend, even though it's Sunday night, so this video is not going to even come out until Monday. We're going to tear into this cabinet. Let me go ahead and turn off the other games while we do that. We're going to tear into this cabinet, see what's going on. I kind of have a sense of what we're going to get, and I'll turn off the pinball machines too. Oh, and by the way, moments ago, when I went to turn everything on, guys, Centipede is down. Centipede is down! My oldest game, the first game. I've never really had to do too much to it. This has been an awesome workhorse. Once before, and I've had this for years and years and years, once before the monitor was glitchy, but a power cycle fixed that. But I turned it on and it's on free play. The start lights weren't going. The marquee light and the coin door lights came on. Nothing on the monitor. No signs of life from the cabinet. So hopefully that's a power issue, not a board issue. But we'll investigate that. But that's for another day, because today I want to tear into the Neo Geo. So I got this in trade. My buddy and Overtime Arcade channel member Mike kind of helped facilitate the trade with Records and Rarities in the Springfield Mall. Oh, my fingers are getting pinched. In the Springfield Mall in Springfield, Virginia. It's they sell records and console games and that sort of thing. But they also have a nice arcade, set up to run on quarters. But they also sell the games there. And I guess Mike often fixes up arcade games that go onto the floor for people to play at the arcade, and then you can buy them to take them home from Records and Rarities to enjoy at your house. And I traded a House of the Dead for this. And this thing is working, but it's not perfect, and we'll go through this and figure out what's going on. There'll be some minor things for us to contend with. It is working though, and that's why I brought it down here in the basement. Everything we need to do will be relatively easy to do in the basement. No major cosmetic issues, no complete overhauls, nothing like that. So I brought it down here because I'm running out of room in the garage. But shockingly, I actually have room in the basement. And over here is usually where the Sidam Bosconian tends to, I usually keep it, but it's off to the side next to the pinball machines now, so we have some room to work with this Neo Geo. So this is a Neo Geo, I think it's an MVS-25-4. So a 4-slot Neo Geo, and this model is typically referred to as the Big Red because it's got a really tall marquee here with these 2 speakers, 4 slots or 4 for the little mini marquees, and control panel down here. We've got our left and right player buttons and the game select and the timer, because you pay for money with the Neo Geo. And left and right player. There is a memory card slot in here. I can't tell if something's been jammed in there. And are these supposed to be like headphones jacks? The plate is missing here. I likely won't ever really use this. I don't even know if you can get memory cards, but I will get a replacement cover plate to cover that up. And now Teddy is very interested in what I'm doing right now, so there you go. Coin door needs a little bit of work. We're missing one of the coin slots, coin rejects, and the coin return bezel down there, but that's okay. And I'm thinking, I don't know if I have a lock or a key for this thing. Sides of the cabinet look okay. Not perfect, but totally serviceable. They'll be fine down here in the basement. Teddy's getting real close with the Neo Geo. There was a lock bar at one point. There's a hole here and a hole down there. So sort of a vertical lock bar on the over-under coin door. Looking at this side of the cabinet, again, a little bit of fading on the silkscreen artwork. A little bit of chip in. Really no big deal. Back of the cabinet, totally fine. I think there would have been a sticker here at one point. It looks like FCC sticker right there, and this is what, a property tag or something like that. What does that say? Oh, it says that's some sort of SNK sticker. I can't quite read it. It says KC 8858 manufactured by SNK Corp of USA. And then, yeah, just the power requirements. So how are we going to get into this thing? And I can tell down here the power supply has been replaced because there's a different cutout there than or there's a cutout and there's usually a power supply that gets mounted like an ATX style power supply. Let me go get my screwdriver, or actually, I can just, these are hand loose in here, and we'll see what we can do. Oh, there's another one here. Okay, we'll get this lower back door off. I caught it. It's okay. So, oh, we got a bunch of stuff going on in here. Let me get the tripod set up, and we can start poking around. Okay, let's take a look at what we've got going on in here, because there's quite a bit. First up, we have the board set here. It says Neo MVH MV4F, made in Japan, SNK. So I can see our 4 slots here, a little bit dusty, and I see some dust bunnies down and around here, so I'm gonna have to give this thing a bit of a vacuuming at some point. Got some spliced wires over here. I don't know if that's for the speakers or what have you. Some interesting stuff going on here. So this is a, what is it called? A GBS, what does it say? GBS 8220. So if you're not familiar with these, what these are for, it's basically it converts a CGA arcade signal into a VGA signal for a VGA monitor. And unfortunately, this thing currently has a flat screen in it, and not a great one. So that's something that we're going to be replacing at some point. But you can see they spliced in the wires here with these Wago connectors because that GBS 8220 or whatever it is doesn't even take the same connector that like a JAMA or a classic arcade video game would take. It takes like a slightly, it's the same pin out, or same pins, but a slightly different size connector. So they use those Wago connectors to tie into the original video cable. That goes into there. There's a power. This is the power that's coming from the switching power supply. And then you can see the VGA cable coming on from the bottom. That goes up into the monitor. So we've got a switching power supply down here with several more Wagos sort of splicing in the main power cord, which we will gently, we'll figure out how to get this thing out of here without knocking anything else around. Okay. Yeah, that's not super long, but whatever. Got a bag of some stuff here. What does this look like? Anything good? Let's see. We have a coin slot. This is all kind of smashed up. You can see there's the 25-cent button there. So, I don't know, maybe it's broken, maybe it's salvageable. There's some nuts and bolts and washers in there too. We have, what is this? Oh, what is this loose connector? I'm not sure. And where is this coming from? This is coming from over here, up and around. This goes to the EL connector. Oh, is this for the lights? This must be for the EL panel. This connector here that I've been looking at. This must go to the marquee light, the electroluminescent panel, because it lights up individual mini marquees, so you know what's going on. And what does this say? Oh, this must be off the isolation transformer, because there is an ISO down here in the cabinet, because this thing would have originally had a 25-inch CRT. We got loose ground floating around, which I don't love. And this, ooh, looks like the original, or no, this is a photocopying manual. It says Neo Geo Multi-Video System, which if you didn't know, that's what MVS stands for, guys. I had it a little bit reversed. It's an MVS 425, not an MVS 25-4. There was an earlier Neo Geo 4-slot, slightly different cabinet style, but this is, I think, the most desirable one, the big red. So, a little photocopied instruction manual. I don't know if Mike made that for me or what have you, but that's great. And let's see if there's anything else of interest. Do I see a quarter? We're making money already. Right there. We've got a, oh, this is a, what state is that? Oh, not even a state. Voyagers quarter. Oh, man. What year is this? 2018, so clearly not an original quarter from when this game was first run. We got a bolt. All right, what's this? It's a random white wire loose here. I don't know what that's supposed to go to, but it's working. I've seen images of it working, video of it working, so I think we'll be okay here. Let me reach in and unscrew, because I don't have the key, I don't think. I'm going to reach in and unscrew the coin door lock from the inside, and then we'll be able to get in the front and see what's going on there. Okay, back around to the front of the cabinet. The coin door is open. The cam lock, whatever, kind of fell off once I unscrewed it. We can open up here and see we've got one coin mech. We've got a loose piece of plywood. Okay, I don't know what's going on with that. The rest of the lock, we'll put that right here. And we might have to figure out a way to, I don't know, drill this out or something to figure out, you know, getting into that coin bucket. Looking in, I don't see anything in there though. At the coin counter, we have 147,604 on the counter. That's incredible. We got a fuse, service credits, test mode, and a main AC switch. Is there a power switch on the back of the cabinet? I didn't see one. I don't see it on top. Interesting. There might have been one on the original power supply, but not here. So this might work if we just turn it on. Before we do that, however, let's come around again to the back side of the cabinet, because I want to take a look at this flat screen monitor that's currently in the cabinet. And don't worry, we're going to get rid of it. I actually, as part of this mega trade that I did last weekend, I got two complete 25-inch monitors. Come on. Here we go. I got a 25-inch Hantarex MTC 9000 from my buddy Troy from Troy's Restorations, but I'm not going to use that monitor in this game, because I also got from the guy that Chris from the KLOV forums, who I got the House of the Dead from. He gave me a Neotech 2515C, which is the same monitor. Ooh, that interesting. The same monitor that I originally got, or that was in the Primal Rage that I had and then sold to Mark at Back to the Media in Winchester, Virginia. Let me adjust the tripod here. Maybe you'll be able to see kind of what's going on. So there is the power and the VGA cable for this big 25-inch flat screen. It's covering up what model this is. But this is a 16:9 manufactured August 2015. That's probably a Dell or something. Yeah, and then way up top is how you access. You see behind where the speakers are and where the EL panels should be, but those are missing. And I thought there was a way that I could reach in and access these things. Let me see if I can, because there are these two locks underneath right here. Mike said he didn't have the key for them, so I don't know if I can reach over the top of the monitor. Oh, yeah, I can feel that. I can feel that there. So we'll do that another time to be able to get in and access this. But you can kind of see there's a cardboard bezel there. But this is a 16:9 monitor, which is, you know, not ideal for playing 4x3 games. Whoa. And then over here, I think I can open up the latches of the control panel somewhere. Okay. All right, I think I got it. And this should just open up. There we go. All right. That opens all the way. I should close the coin door, I think. Yeah, all right. And we can see something right here. So we have the two LEDs for the player 2 and player 1. And I noticed something right off the bat. This connector looks loose. And that was something that I noticed in the video that might, what does this go to? Here's a Wago that's like disconnected. That goes, what does that go to? What in the world? No, so this goes there. I don't know what this goes to. We'll tuck it in here for now. But I noticed that the player 1 LED wasn't illuminating, and I may have just fixed it by doing that. So we got our game system in here, lots of dust. No games in any of the slots, and I'm curious about what'll happen if we turn it on. So let's do this. Let me put the power on to off. I'm going to go to the back side of the cabinet and see if I can connect this to a power switch. Use this one. Okay. This thing is, okay. All right, we are plugged in and the surge protector is turned on. Oh, the game turned right on. That switch, does that switch work? No, that switch isn't even connected. So they bypassed the power switch. They bypassed the coin counter, service credits, test mode. And so this is what happens. Oh, and look at that. The LED, the player 1 LED is already lit up. Isn't that awesome? So I fixed something already on this thing. And this is what happens when you power it up without a game inserted. You get this sort of test screen. You can see how wide it is. It's off the screen. I don't like that that power switch has been bypassed. So let me turn off the game at the surge protector there, because we'll fix all this. I guess they that hole, yeah, there's a 4-pin Molex that is disconnected there to the, yeah, the power switch has been bypassed, so we'll fix that. But what I want to do now is try putting some games in, because I do own, you've seen 3 Neo Geo games that I own. And here we are down there. I know, I'm sweaty. I just got in from walking the dog. I'm trying to thread the needle between doing a bunch of stuff here. So, you've seen 3 Neo Geo games that I own, because I also have that 1 slot in the Chicken Shift Balicente cabinet that's over at Mark's Arcade Back to the Future. But we've got, it's currently got my Aero Fighters 2 MVS cart in there, so we've got some others we can put in here. First up, we have the ever popular Super Sidekicks 2. So I'll put that right here in slot 1. It feels like it's in. And then we have also a thrilling and exciting Street Slam. I think that's also known as Street Heat. I think what it says on the, is that in? I think what it says when you turn the game on the track mode or the title screen is Street Heat. It's kind of like an NBA Jam ripoff. And then I got another game right here. This is a new one that you guys have never seen before. I got this from Bill, aka Super Gun Guru on the KLOV forums, the KLOV forums. This is a Puzzle Bobble. Bill's actually going through some hard medical bills right now, and he's been selling off a bunch of stuff. So I bought this from Bill. I bought the WrestleFest PCB from Bill, and I'll put a link down below. He's selling off a bunch of good stuff that you might be interested in. So Bill, I hope you're doing well, man. Cool. So now we can, I'm going to leave that open just in case the games don't, well, I guess I have to close it to adjust or to select the games. We'll come up like this, and hopefully when I turn the power on, we'll get some Neo Geo goodness. 3, 2, 1. Okay. We turn on a light. Yeah, this is a Dell. Goodness gracious. You're getting a Dell. Remember that? All right. Neo Geo. Look how washed out it looks. Yeah, okay. We have we have the Super Sidekicks 2 game playing. All right. Let's do a game switch. See if the other one boots. Or no. Wait a second. Super Sidekicks 2. Why is it not switching games? Uh-oh. Let me take a look at what's going on here and come right back. All right, guys, I got good news and bad news. The good news is I moved the carts around and, you know, seated them and reseated them and did the old, you know, blow into the NES cartridge trick. And all 3 carts are working now. You can see I've got Street Hoop, otherwise known as Street Slam or Street Heat or something like that in the first slot. And look how like stretched this aspect ratio is. And in slot number 2, we have Super Sidekicks 2. What an incredible game. And in slot number 3, we have the wonderful, the lovely Puzzle Bobble. Look at that. You know, I remember playing tons of Puzzle Bobble on my laptop, college emulation, obviously, or something. But yeah, and you know, it was also called Bust a Move. So I don't know if this is like the Japanese cart or whatever, but obviously everything's in English. And if you've never played Puzzle Bobble before, basically you are the guys. Is it like Bub and Bob from Bubble Bobble? And it's a puzzle game, right? So you've got a little, I guess, cannon down here, and you're firing these different colored bubbles up at the top of the screen, and you're trying to, you know, get a bunch of them together of the same color, which makes them drop. And it's sort of like upside down Tetris. If you fill up the screen all the way to the bottom, then you die, right? So basically here, you're firing these bubbles, you're trying to connect the right colors. And I think, is it like 4 or 3 of a kind will get it to go, and obviously they're not doing so hot right here because if you fill the screen, Boom, you're toast. How many do you have to get for it to... I probably should have paid attention. These guys aren't playing well here. What are they doing? What are they doing? And it resets. But I'm sure it'll come back to the attract mode in a second. Now, everything looks good, right? And it's going to cycle through the games. Everything looks good, right? Everything looks good. Colors are good. The image looks good. It looks fine on the, I mean, other than it being all stretched out. But there's an issue. And let this get to the attract mode where it tells us how many of a kind we have to get for the bubbles to fall. Come on, attract mode. Here we go. Oh, okay. You only need to go left and right. You only need to use the A button, the red button. Okay, 3 or more of the same color. All right, so that's good. That helps me. So here's the issue. Watch what happens when I coin up. So 1, 2. They've got it set on, I don't know, 75 cents per credit or something, 75 cents for 2 credits. And if I start playing the game, look at this. It starts glitching out. It only seems to happen, and look at this, and it'll eventually like cut out entirely. Green, more green. Like the game just like, I don't know, it's like losing signal or something. Sounds good, and when it's playing, it looks fine. But I don't know what's going on. Like in attract mode, this doesn't happen. Is there some sort of like, look at that, it's going nuts. Like a ground loop. And now we don't have the, the cheater. There we go. Because it, like in the first level, it gives you a little cheater for aiming. But, yeah, I missed that. And the aspect ratio is off, and just screwing me up. But do you see how it's glitching out? I have no idea what's going on. I checked all the connectors, but it only happens in gameplay. It doesn't happen at all in attract mode. There we go. That was a nice move. Let's see if we can get this in there. Yeah. Okay. Let's go right here. Okay, get the red in there, green right here, blue. I mean, I can play this for forever. So that'll detach those. There we go. I don't know what's going on with this glitching. Is it the speakers maybe? Because there's no sound in attract mode. Let's see. Ooh. Like trying to concentrate here. So I don't know what's going on. I checked all the connectors, like I said. Yeah, and it's not helping me play. Okay. Nope. That was not good. Okay. I don't know how I'm gonna squeeze that in. That was not great. Oh, this will be okay. Okay. All right. So if you guys have any ideas what could possibly be causing this glitchiness, I'm all ears, guys. And every so while it'll go out completely. It'll go black. It'll say no signal. So I don't know what to do. I don't know how to fix that. So I mean, maybe we won't have to deal with that for long. But it's got to be. What could it possibly be? What could it possibly be? You know, it's only during gameplay, not during attract mode. So is it sound? Is it the control panel's got a weird thing? Let's see, this might be where, Okay. 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 There's got to be some sort of weird connection, some sort of weird feedback, or guys, I don't even know. There isn't even any of that color. Something that during attract mode, something happens that's messing with the video signal. Could it possibly be from the PCB? I mean, something that's messing with the PCB when it's changing state? Or, I don't know. I don't know. But I'm gonna play until I die, which I kind of need to pay attention so that that doesn't happen. This is not good. Oof, oof. Nope. That was not smart. Oh! I just saved my bacon. I just saved my bacon. Okay. Put that over there. Purple can go there. Yellow, yellow. So if you guys have any ideas, if there are any Neo Geo experts out there, like what could it be? Something weird going on between the control panel and the monitor? Is it the speakers? I don't know. We're gonna play this until I lose my mind. Red right there. Yeah. Oof, I do like it when it has the cheater aiming thing. Nice. Oof, not good. Ugh. You're losing your touch, Charlie. Uh-oh. Not great. All right, some movement. I think we're losing it, guys. Nope, that was bad. Nope. We're toast. Well, that's gonna do it. We're not gonna continue. Guys, we have a working kind of Neo Geo 4-slot Big Red down here. We gotta get to, I don't think the EL panel's even in here, the electroluminescent panel, and I think the person who used to reproduce those stopped making them. We gotta figure out this monitor. Like I think I mentioned so I got the Neotech 2515C, the same monitor that came in my Primal Rage, and it's working on the members only live stream this month. I tested it out. It needs a cap kit, needs some adjustments, but it fired right up. So we'll get that out of there. We'll figure out how to mount it. Hopefully I can still mount it in here. And I mean, does this monitor work? What's going on with this thing? Anyway, if you're new to the channel, welcome. Please hit that subscribe button. You don't want to miss a single episode. And this is the first time you've ever seen an LCD monitor in my house. So don't let that, and this is not going to be here for long, so don't let that dissuade you from staying here with us. Make sure you do everything the YouTube algorithm wants you to do. Like, comment, hit that share button. And if you want to support the channel, the best way to do that is to become an Overtime Arcade channel member. Click the join button down below to learn more about what it means to become an Overtime Arcade channel member. You'll join over 100 awesome people who donate $1.99 a month. And in exchange, not only are they supporting their, oh look, it just did it during attract mode. Wait, is this? It started the game by itself. Let's see. You get to support your favorite channel on YouTube, and you get some awesome perks like a monthly members only live stream that I just mentioned, early access to all new videos, so they're gonna watch this like Sunday night, Monday morning, before everyone else does, and they get access to our private members only Discord server, which is an awesome time. You should definitely check it out. And if you recognize any of the names here, Ask them what they think about the channel membership program, and I guarantee you, they'll tell you that it's awesome. So anyway, guys, I think we'll wrap it up here. As always, thanks for watching Overtime Arcade. I'm Charlie, and I'll see you next time.
Overtime!